Dil Chahta Hai. What do you have to say?
I think Dil Chahta Hai must be one of the first few films I saw of Saif's. Dil Chahta Hai, to, of course, was a lovely film, and everybody liked it at that time. I think he was also very lucky. Uh, like all actors, you have to be in the right place at the right time. And I think he finally got a film uh, which naturally portrayed that character, and he was funny, and he was. I think it was a lovely performance. I really enjoyed it.
Talking about Omkara, you have worked with him. So how was he as a co-star?
I did work with Saif in Omkara. I was cast opposite him. We didn't have very many scenes together, but we had a few. And he's on set very professional. Uh, I didn't get to know him very well, so we were a little formal, but very, very pleasant and very polite. And I remember he was talking about many things, and it was quite disjointed. One conversation topic to another, but that was him offset. I mean, when he was not actually in the take, but in the take, he's extremely focused. He gives a lot as an actor, and I felt very comfortable shooting with him. In fact, in Omkara, there was one scene, where I was very uncomfortable because I had to wear just a blouse and petticoat, and and there was this necklace and all. There was a scene in bed, and thanks to Saif and Vishal Bharadwaj, of course, the director, it went off so smoothly. And I think it went off without any hitch. No one was uncomfortable or awkward, and I think the scene has come out very nicely. Looked amazing. He really looked like the part, and he was a very charming villain, which he also did in Ek Hasina Thi. Where he plays the bad guy really well because he's very, suave, and in Ek Hasina Thi he was very suave and debonair kind of, even in Omkara, of course, he was, it was a rustic kind of a setting, but even then he was a villain who one kind of liked and related to, in some ways, and Iago is like that. So I think he did a very, very good job.
Okay. Do you think Saif is showing audiences, different face of the Hindi cinema hero nowadays with the choice of films he is doing now? Romantic hero.
Like I said, I think that it seems to me as an outsider that he's found a place where he is more comfortable, because in his earlier films, of course I haven't seen very many, he did not look as much he didn't look at ease, and I think an actor has to look at ease with what he or she is doing, otherwise it's not convincing. So I think he has found that now.
With the choice of films he is doing, different films. So your take on that?
I think we are all quite lucky nowadays to have many different kinds of films being made. And what is nice is that Saif has moved out of just what is mainstream. He does do films like, A Being Cyrus, which wasn't at all a mainstream film, but a very interesting film. And I think these choices reflect, him as an actor, how he's grown and his personality. And I, for one, really enjoy watching, especially a good.
So,
I was pleasantly surprised.
how was her performance, in Omkara?
I think that she brought out the innocence in Desdemona beautifully. Desdemona, as in Dolly in Omkara. Because after all, that character is very difficult to play, because nowadays women are not really like that, where they just accept, whatever Omi is saying. Dolly doesn't have to accept it. But the way she played it, I think she played it with a lot of youthful, innocent charm. And I especially remember that scene with Vivek Oberoi where she's playing the guitar and they're running around. And, I think she really brought something to the character of Desdemona. I don't really like the character of Desdemona very much normally, but I think she was very good.